Welcome gamers to my Bed, Bath, and Beyond, where I made an AI create stories for me to read. Here's what I got. Okay, we found a spider in the house and spent about an hour playing tag with it whilst he put it in a jar and took it outside. This spider could survive over a year without food. Most other spiders only live a few months. It did. Oh my god. You know, personally, if I found a spider in the house, I wouldn't spend an hour playing tag with the spider. I would just get the hell out of there. I'm not trying to mess with that. Let's try Blue Mario through Red Mario. I think that's a good prompt, right? Blue Mario threw Red Mario into the air at high speed, allowing him to jump up to reach one of the Goombas hiding in the bushes. Oh my god, this is awesome. Red Mario screamed with rage as he tore the Goombas apart with his hands. Purple Mario, meanwhile, jumped on top of a dead Goomba's head and ripped off its eyes with his teeth. Blue Mario. These sound like destructive poems. Subscribe to Desbug on YouTube. Subscribe to Desbug on YouTube for more comedy videos. Okay, that one was a little short. I believe I can type tab to get it to type more. Okay, that we're wasting characters at this point. All right, I feel like this is pretty simple. A man went to a store, and then we give it a good prompt, a good setup, should be able to come up with something interesting, right? Man went to the store, and then some ladies came up to him and said, "Are you a movie star?" And he said, "No." Then some other guys came up to him and said, "Are you the next rock star?" And he said, "No, but I'm going to be a cartoonist." And some other guy came up to him and said, "Are you a hairdresser?" And he said no, but he did cut his wife's hair one time. A man was driving his car with his wife in it. He was on the... That's a good story. He was on the, wasn't he? What else does this brain of mine have in it? Less than the neural network of information that this AI is taking from to write scripts, of course. I think this will probably prompt like something kind of dark. I'm just a little bit curious, so. Luigi was running for his life with a small group of galleys under attack while Vespucci was held as a hostage on the Cape d'Orso. The English captain John Davis witnessed one such attack. At the siege of Lisa in 1254, the French Archbishop of Genoa, as well as... Clearly this is taking me too seriously. We've gone into some historical Italian territory that I didn't mean to go to with just the name Luigi. French commander of a small city launched themselves into the besieged city. All right. Find some more common ground. This should be a banger right here. Bowser sent his armies to get Peach. Bowser sent his armies to get Peach into his castle. Ralph, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, Dr. Mario, Chubby Kong, and Baby Mario set off in Dixie's boat, arriving at Bowser's castle. They battled Bowser as he once again tried to kidnap Peach, but the other 8 Koopas arrived and attacked. A fight breaks out between Bowser, Dixie, and Diddy Kong, and their army and the two... Alright, we gotta keep going. Come on. I need to know more. And the two armies battle each other. Please tell me more. I would like to know more, please. Koopa Troopa with a gun is KO'd with a bomb in the air, but destroys the cannon. Dr. Mario removes it. Removes what? The army approaches the castle. The leader then raises their guns at each other. Bowser approaches with a metal barrier. Ooh, that's hardcore. Dr. Mario attempts to get rid of it with his touch. He then destroys it with his... Dixie Kong then says that the Koopas are retreating, and then Bowser knocks Dixie out of the way with his war machine. I'm picturing War Machine from the MCU. He then goes after the others, but Dr. Mario uses his liquid to water down the plane of rage, then detonates the bomb. Bowser is then knocked out by the sound wave. Afterwards, Dr. Mario defeats and traps Bowser. However, he continues to insist that Peach needs him. The final boss is shown to be the mirror. Dr. Mario prepares to use the mirror to give Peach another chance. That was a mess. Way too much stuff was happening there. Oh my god. I want to do a little bit of self-inserting here. So it was just a normal day when suddenly Desmond and his friend Delilah got separated from their village. Oh no. I got separated from my village. Now we're in a race to get back to the village and try to hide from people that were chasing them. This is going to be a fun adventure because it's Desmond's first time on his back, and some things won't be easy to handle. What am I, a tortoise? Finally, it's time for Desmond to have an adventure. He's going to learn to deal with his horrible case of the creeps. Well, he has some really mean things to deal with, but some sweet and happy things too. That's a good setup, you know? Good adventure. I'm glad Delilah was there, honestly. These fragments of sentences appear in my brain, and I don't even have to form the rest of them. I can just let the robot do it. This is great. Darth Vader went to the movies, but his Special Order RX-24 TIE Advanced Prototype Hyperfighter was in the hangar. Air. The most famous expression, "I feel the A-Wing," was spoken by the Galactic Empire captain in the classic cantina scene from The Empire Strikes Back. I remember that part. That's a good part of the movie. I feel the A-Wing. Funny enough, the A-Wing in question is a Z-95 Headhunter, the Rebel Alliance's most fearsome laser-equipped TIE fighter. Still, to be fair, I'm sure there are plenty of fanboys out there who argue it's the one that Darth Vader flew in The Empire Strikes. What are we, just having a casual conversation here? With just so many things, like, slightly incorrect. Also, that had nothing to do with Darth Vader actually going to the movies. Every time I try to talk to Rosalina, I get interrupted by her father, Satoru, as in Iwata, who seems to be more trouble than he's worth. Oh, jeez. Even though the whole situation is insane, I still can't help but feel sorry for the guy. Seems genuinely shocked to find out that his daughter is dating a woman and just wants what is best for her. Oh my god, this is taking a turn. Still, no one can deny that he's being an asshole about it, frankly. I don't know if it's because of Satoru, or the fact that I'm in the room with Rosalina, but I'm surprisingly nervous. Her cute smile gives away that she knows. Oh, come on. Come on, AI, you can't stop it there. Keep going. I'm on the edge of my seat to know what she knows. Her cute smile gives away that she knows what I'm thinking, and I know I can't let her see me blush. If I do, I might accidentally do something that would give away my crush. Whew. I groan. No, of course not. My eyes dart to Rosalina. It's clear that she isn't expecting this response. You were talking about weddings. Yeah. Rosalina doesn't look like she really wants to say more. Are you sure? Priestess told me I needed to get married before I fell in love, and I've never, even thought about. Dude, this is getting a little bit erotic. Okay, we'll have to cut that one off. Here I have a little modification of a classic. A man walks into a bar, but there's something the man doesn't notice. Let's find out what that thing is. A man walks into a bar, but doesn't notice an old friend sitting at the counter, drinking by himself. The old friend glances up and smiles. Hi. The man waves back. Long time no see. Is it Sonic the Hedgehog? But the man remains focused on his drink, taking a slow sip. The friend stands up and taps the man on the shoulder. Do you know where the restroom is? The friend asks. Yeah, it's down the hall to the left. The second room on the right. Thanks, he replies, and turns to leave. But as he passes, the friend turns and catches the man looking. And then that's just it. That's where our story ends. Dude walks into a bar, sees an old friend. They say hi, long time no see. Then one of them gets up and goes to the bathroom. Then maybe you're checking out your bro. Goes to the bathroom. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, this is a little bit more dramatic than a man walks into a bar. Help me, brother. If you don't, the world will be lost to the beasts. Clary let her anger focus on Luke as she shoved Jace towards the elevator. That's a lot of characters. Go, she said. Go and find out if there are any more of the things out there. Are you out of your mind? Jace said. I'm not going. I'm not going to tell you again, Clary said. She didn't turn her back on him as she put her hands on her brother's shoulders and pushed. He fell to his knees, shaking his head. Clary, he whispered. You can't. Shut up, Chase. She saw his head jerk up, heard him. Let's keep going. I want to know. She saw his head jerk up, heard him take a sharp breath, and knew he'd seen what was behind her, or felt it at least, even before he twisted around and flung himself at her, grabbing her shoulders and shoving her back hard. Wait, what is happening? I'm lost. She stumbled and fell back against the wall, losing her balance, sending a wave of dizziness rolling over her. She closed her eyes, shuddering as Jace moved inches away and buried his face against her shoulder, screaming her name. I don't like where this is going. She opened her eyes with a gasp as he jumped back and held up his hands. I don't see anything. You're right. He let go of her shoulders and took a step backward, his hands on his head. This is literally going in circles of someone putting their hands on someone being shocked, and then nothing happening. I just want something else to happen. Apparently it was a dream, just a dream about a monster. That made no sense. All right, I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully it won't give me like Italian war stuff. Waluigi and Daisy betrayed Luigi captured the fallen Mario with their newfound power stars. Waluigi used the power of the Fire Peach, to create a huge purple humanoid peach monster hybrid monster named Koopalik. As a result, Luigi once again regained his own body, and once again took over Mario's responsibility of saving Princess Peach. Mario Brothers 2. It's not how I remember it, but whatever. In Mario and Luigi, Mario Bros. 2, Waluigi and Wario first meet when Waluigi stopped Wario from ruining their new power struggle. We're gonna end that one at Mario Brothers 2. Yo, I do not know where this was hiding in my brain, but we're gonna start with Kirby the All-Knowing. Set out in search of the Elden Ring, but to his dismay, Shadow was already there. The thing started to speak and said, "We are the guardians of all in the world. If you destroy this ring, all will be turned to darkness." Elden became shattered into one half stone and shadow, and we were unable to recover it. That is almost completely understandable. It did provide a clue for who may have destroyed it. Kirby and the rest of the group have journeyed all day. Most of the day, they've seen the shadow in the trees. Kirby thinks the shadow is a moving forest, which in and of itself is kind of creepy. We know there was. Maybe I would have been better off specifying Shadow the Hedgehog there. Don't drink my Slurpee or I'll fight you to the death. I learned 2 things. Don't waste a Slurpee on someone who doesn't want it, and don't waste it yourself. Did you know you can buy snow cones by the liter? Just so you know, 8, your family will break your back. But in a good way. 9, you can find yourself a new best friend pretty easily. 10, there are so many varieties of cupcakes. Don't judge. 11, it doesn't matter what's on TV, you're always watching something else. And 13, when you try a new drink, you discover a new favorite. I don't know why the list started at 8, went all the way to 13, but specifically skipped 12. But I'm gonna take some of that advice to heart personally. I'm gonna start this one with a banger, dude. Dr. Michael Morbius took the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic the Hedgehog. If the AI can somehow generate Dr. Michael Morbius saying it's Morbid time, then this whole video will have been a success, no matter what. So let's see. Dr. Michael Morbius took the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic the Hedgehog when they were stolen by Dr. Robotnik and fled to Brazil, where he became a Hollywood scientist and guru known as Amadeus Cho, who attempted to create a less chaotic world. Dr. Robotnik later caught up with Dr. Morbius and abducted him back to his base. Dr. Morbius eventually agreed to help Sonic and Amy rescue Dr. Robotnik, and while doing so, Amy accidentally used the Chaos Emeralds in an effort to stop Dr. Robotnik, causing Dr. Robotnik to betray him and bring the world into the chaos. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Boy, I wish I could flee to Brazil and become a Hollywood scientist. If only it were that easy. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna come up with a better prompt than this, so this will be the final prompt, the real final prompt. Give me something good. Toad and Peach were racing against Batman and Kratos. In the H2O race mode, serve a mango. Lava wanted his full, for he was in an army. Here is a transcript of a conversation from my driver's seat. English? Why would I want English? It is written in Spanish, she said after a couple of sentences. While the lines above are what the driver is saying to me in English, some of the additional ones, or at least the ones in italics, are what the passenger says in Spanish. One can understand why I pay the driver when I listen to her passenger. I was so wrong about this being a good prompt. Well, folks, that's all I got. Let me know what was your favorite down in the comments below. I think mine was probably the one where the Goombas got ripped apart. I don't know if that was the first or the second one. It's just very visceral. I quite enjoyed it. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Even if it was a little weird, hit subscribe and